Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it is part 5 of this live stream playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and managing Palermo FC over in the second division in Italy. And let me just have a quick look at what's going on here. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so playing the console version of Football Manager 2026 and managing Palermo in the second division in Italy, and obviously the remit is to try and get them into a Serie A in Italy. Last episode, we finished off the episode with a win, which actually took us to the top of the league. It's a little bit ambiguous. In game, it says that the top 3 get promoted to Serie A, but then in the chat, 1 or 2 people were saying that they were under the impression it was only the top 2. So, but you know what, we could solve all of that just by going up as champions. Hiya, Stuart, mate. Are you all right? How's it going? Have you? What day we're on? We're on Friday. Have you had a decent week, Stuart? So I think we should jump straight into it, and let's have a look if all my buttons are working. I have I've done this wrong actually. I was looking at other things. I was trying to refresh my memory of what we've been doing. So yeah, we were a bit iffy early season, very very intermittent. Hiya Stevie, hiya mate, how are you doing? Hiya Andrew. Have you could kick up the shorts? Did we give that? Cola kick up the shorts. I have. It's still a bit. I'm like 73 in 5th of December. So the older you get, what I found anyway, the older you get, the longer it takes to shift these bugs. So I'm still a bit. I won't say I'm chesty, but I've got a big drink here just to keep, because obviously 3 hours worth of talking can catch you out if you've got a bit still a bit chesty. But yeah, I've got rid of I've got rid of it, but just the leftovers now really. But thanks for asking, Andrew. Early season we were a bit intermittent, and hiya Teddy, how are you doing, mate? But then I think I did a change. I think I did, didn't I? We were 3 at the back. Well, we were 5 at the back. But I've changed the formation and the tactic. I have to refresh my memory because obviously playing the Southport save, where I've also changed the formation and the tactic. It wouldn't be a Gobby Gaffer save if I watched something the other day. I can't remember where it was now, and it was something to do with, is your team performing inconsistently or something? And the advice was, don't tinker, don't mess with it. If you go on a bad run, just carry on with it. Don't mess with it. Don't fiddle. I'm afraid I can't do that. It's not. It's not in my DNA. Hiya, Ollie, mate. How are you doing? Right. So Gavino, really muscle jumping to get the controller because I thought there were a new update when I saw the notification for your video. No, we need to speak about that tonight. I mean, obviously the 26.0.6 update, if it's not done anything else, it's certainly, for me anyway, it's fixed the match engine. So the constant raining has not disappeared. It does rain quite a lot in my Southport save still, but the game is very, very smooth now. It's now become something that I'm looking forward to playing. I'm looking forward to watching the match engine because it's so smooth now. It's a really, really, really nice game to play. The glitch in the fixture list is even in my Southport save now. I've been playing that today. I'll be recording another episode tomorrow for going up Monday. But I've been playing the Southport save, and I did notice in there that there was a complete month missing of fixtures that we'd already played. It just wasn't there. So, there's still and it's a weird one, because when you watch other content creators and they start explaining, what was in the update, what's been fixed for them, it applies differently to different people, doesn't it? Because certain things that I don't use or I've not even found yet are not a problem for me because I don't use them or I haven't found them yet. So, but for me, the match engine's the big one. The fixture list is a little bit annoying. I'm sure they will fix that. But despite the issues, I'm having fun. Managed Rangers for 3 years. Made them a top. Moved to Anderlecht now because I haven't managed in Belgium before. Yeah, Mike. I mean, I'm just you're reiterating what I'm saying. I am starting to have fun in the game now. I'm starting to have fun. I was watching Alujo before, and he's in a transfer window. So apparently, as part of this latest update, they'd fixed the excessive contract requests from players who you go in to offer a new contract to. And he had a player on £325 a week, I think. And he said, right, this will test it out. So he went in, offered him a new contract, and the player wanted £1,000 a week. So I don't think that's been fixed. Well, not fully anyway. But then, we've had a few of the updates. We've fixed the laggy match engine, and it actually hadn't. But the latest one does seem to have sorted it out. So maybe everything else will get sorted. I think, I think we've all agreed now on the fact that we are playing the beta, aren't we? Or beta, or whatever, whichever way you want to say it. But we're playing the beta now for FM27, and we're all guinea pigs. We're all testing it out. We're all sending the bug reports in, and we're doing a sterling job because we're sending them in and they're fixing them. Whether you think the game should have been released in this state anyway, it's open to question that. Good. Right. Okay. Nice to hear that, Teddy. It's only a visual bug. The matches count normally. Yeah, I know, Mike. It's a weird one, isn't it? Because I keep thinking, am I saying things here? And I go back to the league, and the league's updated. The win that you've just actually had, it's updated. Then you go back to the fixtures. That fixture's not there, or it is there, and the score's not been recorded. But I'm sure they'll fix it. I wish I could get some teams to disappear. Oh my God. Right. Okay, let's so just discussing there early season. We were playing that 5 across the back. Since I've changed it, things have turned round. The Empoli result at home, a 4-1 battering, wasn't great. But then the last game that we played in the last episode, Pescara, a 4-0 win away from home. So very nice indeed that. And we are top of the league at the moment, which is, once again, is very nice indeed. And our form there, Cassina, who are in second place, have only had 1 win out of the last 5 games. It's a bit weird, this. I don't know whether this is a bug, something that needs fixing. But my Southport save is exactly the same. The top 6 teams in that league, just none of the teams can find any consistency at all. You would think the top, 2 or 3 teams would, they might get the odd draw here and there, but they're on a roll because they top, first, second, third. But you look at that there, the team that's second in the league, they've drawn 4 and won 1 of the last 5 games. Monza, won 3, drawn 1, lost 1. Empoli, won 3, drawn 2. Very inconsistent. And like I say, I don't know whether that's a bug or it's a level of difficulty stroke curveball that they're throwing in there. We know what Sports Interactive are like. Well, I do. That's my opinion. I think that the way that Sports Interactive and Football Manager put levels of difficulty in the game is by doing things like that. You will play the bottom of the league thinking, right, we're going to batter them, and actually you get beat 1-0 at home, and it's curveballs and levels of difficulty. That's what I like to say. Okay, let's get stuck in. Are you going to play Route 1 football with Palermo as well? Could make sense in Italy. Not if I can help it, Stuart. I feel a little bit grubby in the Southport save. I have to say, I keep having to go and wash my hands, and I just feel a bit grubby. Long ball football, I've never played it in Football Manager. All of the time I've been playing the game, I've never played long ball. But I think it was it Jay in the chat? He was saying that he'd taken South Shields up a few divisions, and by playing long ball football. And then I heard one or two other little whispers, and I thought, you know what, maybe all of this fancy inside forwards and trying to do fancy stuff, let's just get the ball up to the lads up front, and that's what I'm doing. I do feel a bit grubby doing it, but then you know what it is. I mean, even if we get promoted with Southport, I think I'm still going to play long ball in the national. In fact, I've got my scouts out looking for a 6'6" centre forward as we speak. So hopefully they're not sat down in a corner having a brew. They're out there actually looking for a 6'6" striker. So if any of the scouts for Southport are listening and watching, get out there. 6'6" striker. That's what we want. Mike, try the test save by eventual Southport career. And oh boy, that team is slow. Can't even. Yeah, I know. It's I must admit that I am finding the Southport save, although I'm enjoying the game, the Southport save is very, very difficult. And of course, I had a quick look today. My main rival is Kidderminster. They're a professional team. We're semi-pro. So you just can't expect your players to, even if you're putting rest periods in, you can't expect them to be fit for every game. And when you're getting games every 3 or 4 days, it's really difficult. But anyway, it is what it is. Did you copy tactics off the internet or did you make it yourself? Well, what I've done, Stuart, is I've basically, so I've done default. I've gone in there, said, right, create a new tactic. Actually, it was thumbs up for long ball. So I clicked that. And then the formation, I think it was a thumbs up on a 4-3-3. I've had to tweak that a little bit. I've not tweaked it too much, but because I want 2 DMs in there, so I've not tweaked it too much. But no, I've never copied a tactic off. I might have done when I first started playing the game years ago, but I never copy tactics off the internet. I've never done it. And it's like another thing, like I think it was Ollie who came in the other day and said, oh, I've got 3 players here for you, have a look at them. I don't really like doing that, if I'm honest. I like to, maybe I'm a little bit stubborn and pig-headed, but I like to go out and scout and search my own players. I don't want really somebody coming to me and saying, oh, sign this striker, he gets me 35 goals a season. That's great, fine. I want to find my own players, and like I say, I'm not being disrespectful, or I'm not trying to shout at anybody, or because I don't want. I've said this before. I don't want this stream to be like that. I've been watching a few streams recently where the host is like, he just barks things at people, and if somebody says something that he doesn't agree with, he's like, and I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a bit of a community where we all get on, we all help each other. Because I've said before many, many times, I'm not the greatest Football Manager player. I don't profess to be. And I've learnt things by doing the live stream. But it's one of the reasons why I like doing it. Because, you'll be searching around for something and then somebody in the chat will say, oh, it's here. Go there and find it. Or you might be better doing it this way. So we're all there to help each other. Right, let me just have a quick look now. Try finding a striker with a jumping reach of 20. Kyle Huddin's a legend since FM24. Yeah, like I say, Mike, though, but I'd like to, I mean, like I say, I've got my scouts. My Southport scouts are out there as we speak. They're trying to find me a 6'6" striker. So, but I do like to try and find my own players. I'm not a big one for using players who have been a success to somebody else or whatever. Still have problems with scrolling on squad leagues and so on. So annoying. Okay, Craig. So are you're still using the controller? It's a very very polarizing thing, this, with the controller and a mouse. And anybody who says that I'm not buying a mouse, I'm not buying a keyboard, I fully agree with you. Fully agree with you. You know, we should be able to play this game with a PS5 controller, with an Xbox controller. We should be able to do that. And the fact that we can't, the only reason I'm using a mouse and keyboard now is because it's so much easier, and it makes the game much more fun to play. But yeah, if you're still using the controller, then I think you will still have problems. If I could ask Miles Jacobson one question, what would it be? I mean, that's a difficult one, that, Stuart. It's a difficult one. You see, Alex, who came in the chat on Monday, when I put that video out saying that, I didn't think the game was rubbish and I thought that they'd fix this, that and the other and they should be commended. And he gave me a bit of a dressing down, if I'm honest. And when I'd read it a few times, I thought, you know what, fair play. You're absolutely right. He kind of called me a hypocrite because, that some of the things that I say, in game about, the buffoonery and all of that kind of thing. But they say, you're being a hypocrite because you're praising them. And he was right. He was absolutely spot on. So I still think, you see, the problem we've got, so I said in that video, this is becoming a question and answer, isn't it, rather than playing games. I said in that video that I'm a businessman. Until I retired, I'm a businessman. So I know all about running businesses. I know all about profit and loss, income, outgoings, all of that kind of thing. And Sports Interactive as a company, if they hadn't released FM26, we may well have lost Football Manager forever. On maybe 5 or 6 years' time, EA Sports or whoever might have come out with a Football Manager game, or even Sega themselves, I don't know. But and Alex's answer to that was, yeah, but if we take that attitude, then Sports Interactive are just going to keep shoving crap at us, and we're going to say thanks very much for that crap. And he's right. He's absolutely spot on. But I still would say that, personally, I can afford to pay 50 quid for a game that's not finished and treat it as a beta for FM27. I can afford that, and I'm reasonably happy to do that. I know a lot of other people would get very agitated by that. So if you're saying to me what question would I ask him, I don't know. Probably, what are your plans for the future? I wouldn't be having a go at him for the bugginess of the game. I would say, what are your plans for the future? And can you excite me with it? That's maybe what I would ask him. Because at the moment, we're all a bit frustrated. We're all a bit, bothered about the bugs and this and that and the other. But personally, like I say, I can afford 50 quid to pay to buy a game. And if I'm going to be a guinea pig to get it moving, because look at the match engine, for instance. The match engine now is so smooth and it looks really nice. And all of that buffoonery, more or less, that was in it has been taken out, which for me is a massive bonus. But anyway. So where's our Christmas office dinner then? What we might have to do, Andrew, we might have to all decide on a meal, like, I don't know, fish and chips or pizza or something like that, and we'll set a date, and then we'll all sit down with fish and chips, pizza, and because getting together could be a bit of a nightmare, couldn't it? Mike's saying, I'm never going back to a controller now. I'd rather keep my sanity. So there you go, Mike. And, but I always try, if there's like an opinion, or I like to see other people's points of view. I'm not here to say, oh, you shouldn't say that, or you shouldn't do that, or don't be a buffoon. I'm here to listen and say, right, well, I've had a few problems, but, I'm willing to listen to your side of it. And I'm very willing to listen to people, because I was one of them who said, I ain't buying a mouse and a keyboard. Fortunately for me, I used to be a computer engineer, so I've got 4 sets of wireless keyboard and mouse. I've just got them because I used them in my job. So it's easy for me, Shall I try it? Yeah, just plug it. I'm not had to pay any money for it. So there is that side of it. But I fully take on board anybody who says this game is being made for console. We should be able to use a controller and scroll. Absolutely spot on. I've been in project management for 20 years. I understand hiccups and delays. And I also understand that 1 delay or cancellation is okay, but 2 is financial suicide. Can't really right. And again, Mike, anybody. I wouldn't criticise anybody who said, I hope Sports Interactive go bust because they've no right putting a game out in this state. I wouldn't disagree with them, but I'm just trying to, as a businessman, knowing about profit margins, and I said it in the last live stream or the one before that. When I had a business, if I'd have had no turnover for a year, I'd have been living in a tent in the gutter, because businesses can't survive that. Fortunately, they've got Sega backing them. Hiya Jay, you all right, mate? Hiya Scooby. Is Wendell in FM26? I don't know. Shall we have a look? Wendell. Let's have a look. Oh my God. Can we remember what his first name was? Because there's 263 results. What was his we might have to narrow it down a bit more. I tell you what I wouldn't mind doing though, if I get the chance. I wouldn't mind bringing McAtee in. That'd be a blast to the past, wouldn't it? So John's saying it's always been a PC game. Use a keyboard and mouse. It's so much better. Yeah, I fully agree with you, John. And I am doing that at the moment. But then, like I say, you can't jump on and criticise people who want to use a controller, because they bought an Xbox or a PS5. It's come with a controller. They paid all the money out for that. It's meant to be a console game, but they can't use the controller with it. So you can see how annoyed they would get. You'll have a look. Right, okay, let's shall we? Let's get into playing a bit of football, shall we? What am I doing here now? Can I get rid of that? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's get a few games played tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 games, although I've been on 25 minutes and not played any football yet. I mean, we should be getting near to the end of the season tonight. Let's get some football played, shall we? Because I can be gobby while the game's on the go, can't I? Although the one thing I have realised is that if you're playing 3 or 4 games, or not 3 or 4 games, games with 3 or 4 in between, don't let when you press continue, don't let it run on, because it'll run away with you and you don't get a chance. So as soon as I press continue, if I've got a game within 3 days, 4 days, I stop it. And that's the one thing I've learned. It's helped me a lot. Phil. Popping in to give some watch hours. Thanks very much for that, Phil. How are you? I watched your video was it yesterday on in-game management. So you always find an angle, don't you, Phil? You've always got an angle there, which is very clever and very intelligent. Okay, let's go to the match. I did put some rest days in. So let me refresh my memory. What we're doing here now. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's right. So we've got Gyasi bombing up the right-hand side, and Segre is playing a little bit wide so we can cover that area. How are we doing? It's quite a small squad, this, isn't it? Yeah, I've been resting him. That's another thing as well. A question. So if I've got a rest on my players on match day, does that impact them negatively? Right. Okay. Let's have a look. I think we're all. It's going to turn out a little bit too easy, but maybe there will be a patch to make it harder. I hope so. Play our first season after promotion. Was it South? I've just been talking about you, Jay, with your ears burning. What is it? South Shields that you've? Because I think it was, wasn't it? I think you said you'd gone long ball, and I've gone long ball with my Southport save. Right, let's move into this game. I think we're all right, and we have a huge bench, and but we have got a few spaces missing. Also Gomez, yeah. Well, I've taken your lead on the long ball, and I'm going long ball in my Southport save, and for the most part, it seems to be working. But I don't know about the rest of you. I mean, how are you finding your leagues? Because the Southport save, the top, I don't know, 7 or 8, it's so inconsistent right the way through. You know, even Kidderminster, who it's us and Kidderminster like really now for that top spot. Even Kidderminster really intermittent. Okay, shall we? I don't think we need to save it, do we? Really, I've not done anything. With a low block defence, I'm running a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress in possession, but it turns to a 3 at the back. Press doesn't work. So you're playing a gegenpress, but then it goes to a park the bus out of possession. 3 saves, top of the world, 90% win rate so far. Right, well, good on you, Phil. Good on you. I have to say, I'm not finding it that easy, I have to say. But, you know, I'd rather have it a little bit more challenging, although that can be frustrating sometimes. Right, let's get rid of this thing. Right, come on, lads. Can we have let's carry this this run of shiny green dots. Let's carry it on. All right, okay. He only goes by Wendell. He's one of those fancy players, is he? Who only has one name. To be honest, he wasn't great when I re-signed him last time, but I'm definitely going to be looking out for McAtee. I think we have to have a thread running through, don't we? And McAtee would be that thread. But it all depends on what he's like. I mean, he might be absolutely useless in this version of Football Manager. We're at home here, aren't we? Let's go attacking. I've got to get my head in gear here because with Southport I'm playing a long ball and we're just chucking everything up front. We're not playing any fancy football or anything, so I've got to get my head in gear here now and be chasing these lads a little bit, because I think we're playing a gegenpress out here, aren't we? If I remember rightly. Okay, so we've done absolutely nothing in this game, and the opposition have had 4 shots. 5 shots now, 3 on target. So we're doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's true, Mike. Yeah. This is the thing, though, isn't it? You know, this is why I say, you know, was it Stuart who asked before, have I used a tactic off the internet? I don't believe in stuff like that. I just don't believe in it. I don't believe, like obviously content creators are out there to make a living, aren't they? So if they put a thumbnail up that says, kill a 4-3-3 tactic that, I've won 99% of my games with, then they're going to get lots of clicks and earn some money out of it. But personally, I don't know whether I believe in it, because it's all very well having a killer tactic, but unless you've got the players to play it, then the only way in theory it's going to work is if you sign exactly the same players that the person recommending it has got. So, right, come on now, let's. We're lacking a bit in this game. Giassi up that side. Go on, Giassi, lad. Have him. Skin him. Pen that, ref. It's a pen. Checking. It is a penalty. He's giving it. Come on. Come on, stick this one on the back of the net now. Oh, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Brunori slides it in the back of the net. We're winning 1-0. Interesting that you prefer keyboard and mouse for the console. Yes, I know, Phil. There's nobody more shocked and surprised than me, because when all this was being mooted, I had one or two lads in the chat, and I was using the controller, couldn't scroll, and they were pleading with me, please use a mouse. And I was adamant. I said, nope, not using a mouse. I'm playing on a console, I'm playing with a controller. But my word, it's revolutionised the game. Using a mouse and keyboard, it's revolutionised the game. So there's nobody more shocked than me. But like I say, I used to be a computer engineer, so I've got these bits of hardware knocking about, where I'm guessing somebody who hasn't and has to go out and pay 20, 30 quid for a wireless mouse and keyboard. Lovely from Aguello there, by the way. He's been doing a bit of whinging, hasn't he? And then, of course, Brunori gives it away. What's this now? Phil, you must learn the gaffer secrets. It's revolutionary. That's why I'm here. What's the secret? There is no secret, Phil. Believe me, there is no secret. My chat are very loyal, so they've always got my back, my chat. But there is no secret, Phil. There's no secret at all. Right, come on. Can we have the second one now, please? Second goal here. He's been a good signing, that Spanish midfielder, And on his on average stat, what's going on here? Oh, it's half time. On his average stats, I think he's on about 9.7 for average stats, so he's doing really well. I found a killer tactic that wins me an edge in the game, but I'd rather tinker and have fun than win the Premier League with Burnley. Yeah, well, Mike, everybody plays the game their own way, don't they? And I think, I think I said in the last stream, I am very, very well known for throwing my toys out of the pram. But I don't think I'm going to do that in FM26, because we're all playing a beta at the moment, aren't we? We're playing it's the FM27 beta. You can't get annoyed because there are going to be glitches and bugs in the game. So, Phil is behind the paywall. Oh, don't. Yeah, let's not speak about the paywall. Who's for a magic sponge? £1.49. Oh my God. Honestly. So Stuart asked me before. It's weird, isn't it, how so you have to think about things, really. Stuart asked me before if I could ask one question to what's his face? What's the bloody owner's name? I can't remember what his name is now. Anyway, he asked me if you could ask one question, what would it be? I think that might be a pertinent question, The question is, Are you building this game for 12-year-olds? Because if you are, you're going to lose a lot of customers. You're going to lose people like me, because I don't want to play a 12-year-old's game. And the way it's looking, particularly on console, it's been built for 12-year-olds. And I don't like that. I don't want that. They are going to lose a lot more of the mature audience if they start doing that. Miles Jacobson, that's it. I couldn't think of his name. So Stuart asked me one question. I think that would be it, actually. Right, let's address the team. Let's give it a pleased. Tiredness looking all right. Okay, let's get rid of that. Right, come on, lads. Let's not let them in. Is that my friend Andy or just a doppelganger? Right, come on, keep this ball out of the net now. Don't let him get the crossing. Great, marvellous, wonderful. Spanish midfield. I'll be lucky if I can find an Irish one for Southport. Yeah, I know. I know you're pain, Mike. It is hard work. So there you see, Phil. It's a shame, isn't it? You're saying there you don't think you'll last a year. And yes, Stuart's saying the same thing. I do feel like I think it's a problem that thinking that all console players are 12-year-olds. They're not. I mean, I play. I've lost count of the number of great games I've played on the console. Ooh. Some fantastic games, but you know, you don't have to be a child to own a PlayStation or an Xbox. It needs to be a management simulation. I know we're never going to get that, but if I keep banging the drum long enough, maybe we will get a proper management simulation. I know Phil is very disappointed about the fact that, you know, the amount of data that's been dumbed down or is not there anymore. And for people who want that kind of thing, it's not great, is it really? I'm not sure what's going on here. Why? I'm not concentrating, am I? Right, who's looking tired? Gomez is tired. Okay, my two central midfield players are tired. Let's make some changes. Okay, let's bring Ranocchia can come in, and Vasic. And I think what we'll do, we'll push Vasic a little bit further forward. Let's do that. So he's playing the wide one. Right, so let's make him an attacking midfielder. Okay, Aguero and Gyasi are both tired as well. Let's bring him on, and Imperiale can come on as well. 4 changes, 54 minutes. That's a lot of changes to make. We are looking a bit tired though, aren't we? Oh, that's poor. That's really poor. Go on, have him again. Don't have him there though. We're losing 2-1. Checks in the post, Phil. I'm content if the bugs and crashes are fixed. Am I generally for a consider my money well spent? Yeah, well, you know, it's getting better, isn't it, Mike? Where's the dreaded rain? Stuart, I've had a few games in the Southport save where it's rained and it's been as smooth as anything. That's weird, Phil. That was one of my complaints, that it was raining a lot, and that seems to have have been cut out. I mean, I've had Palermo games where it's rained. Right, okay, it looks like we're losing this game. They've had 15 shots, 8 on target. Well, we were top of the league, so not ideal, is it? And we're at home as well. I think they are 5th, this team. So it's always going to be a bit of a challenge. Segre looking very tired. Okay, let's bring... No, actually, we'll bring him on for Palumbo. Well, let's just concentrate on this for a minute now. Just see if I can... We're not going to do, though, are we? We're not... For some reason, although we've been playing really well and been on a great run, all of a sudden, switch has been flicked and we're now getting beat at home 2-1. Yeah, we're not getting back in this game. That's sad, that, isn't it? Sad. Two-one loss. Okay, yeah, well, even the game is prompting me there. I always feel like when the game prompts you to be angry, it kind of knows what it's done. Right, so this thing I was talking about, so if we leave match now and then go to continue and then be very quick and hit that X there to stop the game running. Because, obviously, if we've got another game now, which we have in 4 days' time, we want to rest the players. And if you let the game run on, it'll just run on, and you'll lose that opportunity to do it. Right, so let's do some resting. Goalkeeper. And right down there. And we'll give them 2 days rest, I think. Right, okay, right, what else has been said now? Oh, in October. Yeah, I've had snow, Phil. I can't understand the rainbow. Seems such an easy fix. Just do a percentage based on months and country. Yeah, I mean, obviously... See, this is where anybody who's done coding or game design would be able to tell us how easy it is or difficult it is to fix the things that are not right. And I'm not a game developer or a coder, so I wouldn't know how easy or difficult that is. Stephen Bell, playing FM26 console via my laptop, ran smooth as ice and no issues. Using the mouse, it's one of my favourite FMs. There you go, you see. I think the tide will turn. The problem is, the people like Phil, who like a very data-driven game, they're going to be the ones who are disappointed. Anybody who wants to use data to, fix a tactic or a formation, or, just have a real good insight into what's potentially going wrong, are going to be disappointed. And of course, we get back to the question that Stuart said, what's the question you would ask Miles Jacobson? And I think it would be, are you actually building a game for 12-year-olds? So, serious question, and it's a yes or a no answer, because, you know, it looks to me like you're building a game for 12-year-olds. Magic Sponge, £1.49. You know, I play so many PS5 games where you get achievements and trophies and this and that and the other. Not interested. Not interested at all. I just want to play the game and be good at it. And this is the same. I don't want trophies. You know, I don't want all these little extra bits and pieces. It doesn't interest me. Give me a good, solid, in-depth game. Management simulation. That's what I want. Andrew thought it was the Fire Brigade playing with the foam. I had light snow in Scotland in cup games with low league teams. Pro tip, playing more direct and ease upon tackles in these conditions. I lost 2 players with long-term injuries. Right, okay then. Pax, I'm just happy they finally added the transfer budget to the main financial screen. It was, time you have to click to find something so simple. So you're saying they've added the transfer budget to the main financial screen. Well, unless I'm in a different area here, they've still not done that. The way I find it is to go into recruitment, go into contracts, and your transfer budget is there. That's the way I find it. But it seems that, I mean, transfer budget should be in finances, surely. There's still a lot of things to fix. But, you know, we've got some clauses here. I'm glad I went in there now. Can we actually... Are any of these... Oh, yeah, is it this one here? Installments. Negotiate a potential fee of £5 clause. Right, let's sell that clause then. Brings a bit of money in, doesn't it? So it's only when you get a blue dot against it is something that you can sell. Jay, gonna watch a movie later. What would you recommend, Gobby? I don't really watch films, if I'm honest, Jay. I watch TV series. You know, things like Breaking Bad and stuff like that. Walking Dead, Breaking Bad. There's a good one just started, and it's called... It begins with a P. I can't think what it's called. I think we're on episode... In fact, there's a new episode going up tonight where there's like a virus and it attacks the whole population of the world and changes them into these ultra happy people. But there's a handful of people who are immune to it, and it's got some legs. It's a really interesting. Make one for the kids and one for yeah, but they're not going to do that, Andrew, are they? You know, they're not going to do that. I think honestly, it's been built to be easy. It's version 1 at the end of the day. I think it will get much harder each version. They will add more and more over time. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing, Phil, isn't it? You know, this is day one, basically. You know, FM24 was the end of an era. They built and built and built and built. Now we're on the Unity engine. They've got so much scope, but it's just getting this thing to work on that Unity engine. And then in years to come, we'll see all the advancements. I might be too old and senile to... as I'm talking, then I'm thinking, I might not be around to bloody see it when it's the perfect game. Yeah, my sentiments entirely. Packs must be different on PC, the Xbox version. I do know the Xbox updates come a few days later. Check your PlayStation in the street, Phil. Just won the Copa del Rey with Barca. Right, okay. That's Pulse, right? Okay, Pulse. You're still on FM24, I'm guessing then. PC player. Shut that desktop in the street. Fantastic. Stephen Bell, set up squad sheets with stats analysis plan in there. Also use the data hub and you're okay, in my opinion. My stats analysis got 10 pieces of data, key passes, goals conceded per 90. Are you on the Stephen, are you on the PC version or the console version? Right, okay, so I put some rest days in, didn't I? What's that done to the league? What has that done to the league? It's a good question. We are still top, but only by goal difference. So we've got Monza and Cesena breathing down our necks. And of course, we still don't know, do we? I mean, looking at that league there, it looks like the top two automatic promotion. But then if we go in here, which we did in the last episode, and go into rules, the top three automatically get promoted. So which of those is right? So there's obviously a glitch or a bug in there, isn't there? My computer can't run FM25. I mean, it's nice though, Pulse, that you're still here and doing it. Because when you asked me at the very, very beginning, and I said, look, go and get a code, and you started playing it, and you couldn't play it, could you? But the longer you play it, and the more you get to learn how FM works, then it's good that you've stuck with it and you're enjoying it. And to be honest, at the moment, you may as well be on FM24. Because there's still a lot of bugs in FM26. Dan Davey was looking forward to on PS5 but being put off by the negative. It isn't any better than launch. It's a whole lot better, Dan. A whole lot better. But there are still bugs in it. The match engine is a lot smoother now. It's stopped raining as much. And for me, one of the big things is he seemed to have cut all the buffoonery out of the game, which was a big, big one for me. But there are still bugs in the game. But, more updates come out and they will fix them. I mean, at the moment, it depends, Dan, have you got a keyboard and mouse handy? If you've not got a keyboard and mouse handy, don't buy it yet. Because you can't scroll with a controller, it just doesn't work. So if you've got access to a keyboard and mouse, then I would say buy the game. I'm having fun with it now. It's a lot better than it used to be. I mean, the lagginess in game, it used to send me dizzy because you couldn't see the flight of the ball at all. Now they fixed it, it's much more fun to play. Right, okay, so let's have a look now. I was reading the comments. The raining game falls mainly in the stop balls. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's... well, surely we can't play as badly again, can we? Do we make any changes? Serrano's not fit, is he really? Let's bring him in at centre back. Because I think Peda has been training really well. What so playing a gegenpress, aren't we? Let's just have a look at the instructions here. Line defensive line higher. Right, let's just drop that to standard. Step up more. More often, defensive counter press. Tackling standard. Let's just make that one little tweak. Save your money and go to the pub. Oh, you're starting the Hertha Berlin, are you, Stuart? That's good. Lots of deadwood means lots of transfers, which is very interesting. If you love transfers, then that's my kind of save. I think you'll enjoy that Hertha Berlin, Stuart. I really do think you'll enjoy that. And the Bundesliga is absolutely swimming with dosh. Could you see if you could loan in Rio, the Liverpool star? I'm surprised anybody's mentioning Liverpool in this stream. Very, very surprised. You've got no mouse or keyboard. Right. Okay, Dan. My advice would be don't buy it yet. I am really surprised. You see, I'm quite enthusiastic about it now. But the main reason for that is because I'm using a keyboard and a mouse. If I was still using a controller, I would be absolutely livid, and I probably would have given the game up by now, because playing it with a controller, it's horrible, literally horrible. And like I say, only for the reason I used to be a computer engineer. I have keyboard and mouse knocking about all over the place, so it's been easy for me. But if you've not got one and you can't afford to buy one, or you don't see a reason that you should have to, which I fully agree with you, then I wouldn't touch it yet. Wouldn't touch it. I'm very, very surprised that they've not fixed the controller issue. Very surprised. For Rangers. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't really comment on Liverpool. I think Liverpool have done what City did last season. They kind of kept hold of players, thinking, right, we'll get another season out of them, and it's just not worked, has it? It's backfired. Are you on Dribble More? No idea. Where would I find that? Dribble More. Is that on? That'll be on. That'll be on here, will it? No. I want to do in possession. In possession. Instructions. Cute. No, dribbling's unbalanced. In fact, everything's unbalanced. Right, let's go to the match. Lacking, right, okay, we don't want anybody lacking match sharpness. Let's bring Dudar back in then. Barney can come in. Barney. I only dribble more after 7 pints. Dribble more is awesome. Is it really? Shall we try it then? Dribbling. Encourage. Right, I've dropped the line a little bit, and obviously we're dribbling a bit more now, so... Right, go to the dugout. Oh, this is a tiny, tiny little ground, this one, isn't it? It's definitely been food for thought though, hasn't it, FM26? It's definitely caused... I mean, that live stream that I did on the day it came out, I mean, that's still increasing. That's got like 4,000 views, I think, now. And like I said before, that's nothing to do with me. That's just because of the drama that the game has brought on. That's it, Palermo. Nice. Right, can we build on this now? Can we build? And let's get... they're obviously not a particularly great team, this, looking at the ground. So we should be able to get 3 or 4 goals here. Palermo had all the time in the world then, didn't he? He had all the time in the world just to stop, settle himself, and hit it in the back of the net. Wingers are overpowered. Well, I've had 100 views tonight. Well, on my screen I have. I mean, if anybody has popped their head round the corner just to see what's going on, we are playing the console version of a Football Manager 2026 using a keyboard and mouse, by the way, and it's a much better game than using the controller. But while you're here, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell and give me a like, that would be great, because that would help my channel no end. Put that ball through now. There we go. Portion Paul's in, chips it over the keeper, 2-0. Why couldn't we do this in the last game, lads? Yeah, I need to find a 6'6" striker for my Southport save. That'll be amazing if I can do that. The problem is in that, because I've gone long ball, but my main striker's 5'11", and he can play a target forward. My other striker, who's better, is only 5'6". So, I mean, I'm gonna have to work on that one, I think. I mean, whether we'll get... It's that National League North is so hard to get out of. One promotion spot's absolutely dire. Apparently there's only one promotion spot in the National as well. I don't know why they do that. It makes it really... it's kind of a bit uninteresting, really. Right, here we go. Don't let him cross it. Yeah. Those crosses always go in. They always go in. You can see them coming a mile off. Well, that is unless Football Manager decided you're not going to win, and then when your player crosses it, your striker will hit the corner flag with that. What season am I in? I think it's the 20... How long have I been here now? Is it the 27-28 season? I can't remember now. We're not been doing it long. But I think, is this my first season, actually? Great. So we've conceded 2 goals again. You can disallow it if you want. We were winning this 2-0. Of the 5'6" guy. Yeah, I know. It's the first season. Thanks, Stuart. It's great having a chat in, because they all remember stuff that I never would. I'm angry. I'm very, very angry. We've given away a 2-goal lead there. Come on, sort yourselves out. Come on, Aguero, you've been whinging your head off. Nothing. Get your head on it. No, don't let it bounce. First rule of defending. Don't let the ball bounce. We're lucky we've not gone 3-2 down there. What is going on? Let's go attacking. Oh, gee whiz. We're very lucky here. Very lucky that we're not 3-2 down. Brenori's injured. Win it. Win it. Absolutely useless. No, I don't, Stuart. I don't think there are too many highlights. I quite. I think when I first started playing it, there seemed to be a lot of highlights. But now, I mean, some of the things that they show are not highlights. I think they need to sort that out. Let's bring Arana on up front. Yeah, Phil, I've already, before this game, I lowered my line. Come on, we've had 18 shots now. Are you going to tell me we're not going to get all 3 points in this game? Come on, I've made some changes here. Can we see that in effect in the match engine? Or are we not going to do? No? Poor finishing. We'll have a look at the fixtures in a second, just to remind ourselves of how we were playing before I changed anything. how were we playing? It was shiny green dots all over the place. And all of a sudden, we can't win a game now. Angry again. Right, so let's just remind ourselves here. So the last live stream, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We played 10 games and lost 1. 10 games and lost 1. Tonight, all of a sudden, I've switched my PS5 off and on a few times, and we've lost 1 and drawn 1. We can't win a game now. Playing the same football. Not done anything, not changed any rules of anything. So why all of a sudden are we not playing well? What's going on? Other than the fact that we are now not top anymore. A bit too innovation and real howlers. It makes sense of also, but when Mbappe is missing from point blank, it might be the coding. Yeah, I know, Mike. It's. I was watching Lelujo yesterday, and I mean, Lelujo, he's more or less. He's fully on board with FM26. It's very rare you hear him criticise it. But one of the things that he always used to say was when you get into like a big game. You know, it might be, I don't know, like a playoff game or a cup game or something, and your striker who's scored every one of his goals all season misses from like 2 yards out, hits the corner flag. And it happened to him in game. And his statement is always, come on, football manager. You know, if you're going to beat me, just beat me fairly and squarely. Don't do stuff like this. Because that lad you've just had miss there, an absolute howler of a miss. He's scored every goal this season. He's my leading goal scorer. And just because it's a really important game, you've got him skewing his shots. I don't know. Oh, Stephen Bell. No, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't, Stephen Bell. I like the 3D match engine. I don't think it's a very underrated feature. Gonna watch Breaking Bad with my dad now. All right, okay, Stuart. Are you starting that from scratch, or are you well into it? Great series, Breaking Bad. Absolutely brilliant. Right, okay. So when is the next game now? I mean, putting these rest days in doesn't say. Oh, there's 7 days till the next one, but it is Monza. Okay, this is a very, very big game, this, isn't it? I think they're top. Right, okay. Big game. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Stuart. Thanks for your input, mate. How long's he out for? Going to start season 2, okay. Yeah, thanks, Stuart. This is a very, very big game because the game's engineered it now, hasn't it? So that I'm guessing we're dropping. Yeah, we're a point now behind Monza. Oh, we're 2 points behind Monza. We've dropped to 3rd place now with those 2 results. Well played. Well played. Okay. Vere's injured as well. Into the physio. Yeah, another thing that I picked on, Lujo was saying, oh yeah, coaching badges, and I'm like, oh yeah, coaching badges. I need to go. We don't have coaching badges, do we, in the console version? Hiya, Trevi. All right, mate. Yes, I did. Yeah. Mike, 19 finishing and 19 composure. It makes you wonder what they're doing with the coding. It's bonkers. So when you beat Monza, it's still very tight at the top. We won't beat Monza, Phil, though. That's the problem. We won't beat them. Yeah, I did, Trev. Yeah, December the 8th. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're going to fix in that. They need to fix the fixture list. They need to fix the controller issue for people who want to play with the controller. That's what they need to do. I suppose it's good that they're on it, though, but it's like somebody said in the chat on Monday, you know, while they're firefighting and fixing all of these bugs and whatever, is any work being done on FM27? You know, have they got two teams working, or are they just firefighting? It makes you wonder. I'm very tempted to fiddle with the bloody thing, but like I say, you know, I have to keep reminding myself what happened in Monday night's stream. In Monday night's stream, I played 10 games and lost one in Monday night's stream and got myself to the top of the league. And then tonight we switched on. Can't win a game. Can't win a game. How are Monza doing anyway? What's their... So they had a little bit of a dodgy spell there. Lost a couple of games. In fact, really, when you look at their... they're not consistent at all, are they? We had 9 wins out of 10. How are they leading the league? Right, so Vere's injured. I don't think I have anybody to bring in for him either. I have got a bit of a small bench, if I'm honest. Oh, Duran is... we can bring him in. I mean, do I fiddle with this, or do I carry on with what I'm doing here? I mean, once again, I'm trying to be fancy. I'm trying to do something a bit different. Having Segre drifting over here and this, which was working. It was absolutely working, you know. And it's weird because, you know, like Monday night's live stream, I was just winning with this. And then somebody will come into the stream tonight and say, oh, you're losing because of this. Yeah, but we weren't. We were winning. And it's frustrating. The game makes you look like an absolute idiot sometimes. Right, let's give it a save. I'm not going to fiddle. I'm going to resist the temptation. I'm going to leave it as it is. But my forecast for this game is we will get beat by Monza. Banny is injured. Where's that? Oh, okay. Banny's injured as well. Right, so Peda's going to have to come in then. Mosovic. Oh, division, I think. Get it? Division. God, Andrew. What have you got going down the left wing? Just a fullback. Stephen, yes, I have. But I'm even thinking about whether I should keep him back a little bit more than having going up. 2 sugars, please. Are you getting overrun down the left flank, maybe? Yeah, but you see, once again, I will reiterate, Monday night stream, I won 9 out of 10 games playing this. All of a sudden tonight, I can't win a game. So if I'd have had a really rough time Monday night, I would say, right, okay, maybe we are getting overrun, maybe this isn't right, maybe that. But we won 9 out of 10 games, and all of a sudden it's not working. So what's happened? Who's flicked a switch here to say that we can't kick a ball straight all of a sudden? Right, let's go to the match. Well, let's watch it. Yeah, well, we know Pedders can't play, but you've injured Banny, so what can I do? Well, Phil's pretty confident we'll win this game. I'm not. I'd like to know... You see, the other thing about this as well is that this isn't my team. So I need to build a team. I need to have a transfer window and build a team. But then, I'm questioning myself now. Why am I questioning myself? Because Monday night, I won 9 games out of 10. Right, let's watch this, see what happens. Let's see if we are getting overrun down our... or we're in the purple shirts. And then you turn the game off. Yeah, exactly, I know. Save since... You haven't loaded up this save since Monday night. I haven't, no. Mike, it's called the FM wins are changing. Get ready for a dipping form and rash of injuries, yeah. I don't know about you all. I mean, I'm finding the injuries a lot less in FM26. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Woo. Nice ball. Oh, lovely. Oh, that is a nice finish from Brunori. That is a very, very nice finish. And that's come down our left-hand side. Lovely running. Lovely ball as well. Thing is, we've got to keep it tight at the back now. I'm going to go cautious for a bit. Oh, so you found that as well, Trev? Yeah, I've found overall it doesn't seem to be as intense on things, does it? Like injuries being one of them, and there's lots of things, isn't there, in Football Manager where in FM24 it was very intense. Now it seems to have eased off a little bit on things. Well, we've had one highlight and it's been a very positive highlight. Are we going to get another one before half time? Can I actually praise my players? Oh, that was a weird highlight, wasn't it? We didn't see any build up to that or anything. Yeah, pleased. Right, so can we start on a little bit of a shiny green dot run now, please? If that could be arranged, that would be great. Because I'm struggling to understand why we got ourselves to the top of the league and then all of a sudden tonight we can't kick a ball straight. Oh, lovely footwork from Giassi. Oh, look at this. We're like Barcelona. Oh, that's a nice ball, that. Bit wide. Go on, Palumbo. Fall over. Unlucky. Right, I've got to watch tiredness here. John saying never give them praise with 1 goal lead. So one in FM24. I think we were winning 2-0 or 3-0 or something like that at half time, and I actually did a delighted at half time. I think we ended up getting beat 4-3. So I never do it now. I always give them a bit of a praise though. If Bardi, oh, is that's Manger who scored, isn't it? 1-1. And we are looking absolutely shattered. Okay, looking shattered. Oh, look at my team. I put 2 days rest in there as well. Let's drop this wing back. Let's do something a bit more. Let's bring him in there. He can come in there. Periale can come in there. Which player mindset does your squad have the majority for? Oh my word, Trev. You're asking technical questions there. What did I miss? Well, we were winning against Monza, Phil, but they've just equalised. My team's absolutely shattered. The intensity is very high. It's a gegenpress though, isn't it? So... let's bring a striker on. And we need to put a defender on, I think, don't we? Don't worry about the hearts. I think they'll lie. Right, we're going to go into... we're going to go into a low block. Stay calm. Go on, Imperiale. Get your head on it. No, too far. Chip it to the back pole. Oh, we've hit the bloody post. Wouldn't you know it? Oh, what? Come on, give us a goal. Oh, you what? Come on, Football Manager. Come on. Just flick that switch back the other way. Flick it the other way. Go on, Palumbo. No. Just hit it. So 3 games played and not a win in sight. Go on, Arana. Slide it now. These are always goals. They're always goals, those. Always. Slide the ball across, it's a tap in. They're always goals, them. Ball forward. Make a run. Do an Inverness Caledonia Thistle save. I agree he should. Yeah, real try. Not today, they're not. You play for Inverness Caledonian Thistle, Milo. Oh, the under-12s. Nice. My grandson's team, the club has just won the best club of the year, which is quite a nice accolade. Right, have we got a game coming up thick and fast here? We had 7 days rest before that one. No, only 3 days. Okay, let's rest the squad again. Not that it's making any difference at the moment. Oh. Mike, the FM gods decide it's a draw, can't do anything about it. It's a shame that, isn't it, Mike? It's a shame. It's I don't know. Get them in for extra trade. It's time to wheel the big stick. Who did my grandson play for? He plays. They're twins, so there's two of them. Yeah, they play for Lostock Juniors. So the Lostock Club has won the team of the season, the club of the season. Stephen Bell, I would drop your front two, play three in attack. Like I say though, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Really, Monday night I won 9 out of 10 games. Tonight, for whatever reason, can't win a game now. Because it's not been going wrong. If something's not broke, you don't fix it. It hasn't been going wrong. It's been going very right. What position do they play? One's a centre half, although he's a box-to-box midfielder. So last week, because I was ill, I didn't go. And I was messaging my son-in-law and I said, how are we doing? He said, we're losing 1-0. And then he has this habit, my grandson, of he loves to run from one end of the pitch to the other. When they were in like the under 8s and under 9s, he used to do it regularly and score goals. Now they've moved up, it's a lot more difficult. But apparently he did one of these runs. He just touches it, he glides past people. And he got in the penalty area, he got tripped. So they gave him the ball, said, right, go on, take the penalty. And we got 1-1 out of it. And I missed the bloody thing. And then the other one, he plays kind of midfield, winger, striker. He plays up front more. But so I'm the videographer for the club. So I normally get to. I'm hoping to do this Sundays. If the weather's all right, I'll video the whole game, and then we have a WhatsApp group, and I can put the goals up and stuff. Yeah, Paul, I mean, that's what I've just been saying. I mean, this is my first season with Palermo, so I've not had a chance to bring any of my own players in yet. Obviously, we'll get to the end of the season and then I'll have a chance. Why are you resting players who haven't played the full 90? Why not? It was a goalkeeper. I mean, I suppose it's a good point, isn't it, really? But, but I don't know. It's like I will go back to. I've been using that system. I've been using this formation, the system, the rest in the players. I've been doing all that. Monday night stream went like it just ran like clockwork. So all of the things that I'm doing now that people are saying, oh, you need to change that, you need to do this. It was working Monday. All of a sudden it's not working anymore. Why is that? I don't understand. Well, I do. But, right, let's have a look. Have we got anybody that can... he's on a fitness. Let's bring him in. Right, okay. I feel like I need to change something here because this ain't working, is it? I mean, it's not like they're playing badly. I mean, look at the average ratings there. I'm going to move in more central. The problem with Giassi is... oh, he can play... Oh, hold on. Yeah, so he can't play back here, can he, as a wing back, Giassi? He's a half a star if I do that. Well, but when would you like me to do it, Milo? I mean, I have 2 saves running, so I'm trying to get Southport out. I mean, I can't ditch them, can I? Palermo, I'm in it for... Because if I move from Palermo now, I'm not going to go to was it Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, yeah. I can't move from Palermo, because that would be a down move, wouldn't it? If I move from Palermo, I'm going to go to a better team. Same with Southport. Would be a fun... I'm sure it would. Held a secret meeting to solve Gobby's tactics. It would seem like that, wouldn't it? It would seem like that. See, I mean, like Verola here, we've got in on loan. He's a 2.5-star centre-back. Right, let's make Segre the playmaker. And we'll change him to just an attacking midfielder. Wing back. Let's not have him as a box-to-box. Let's have him as a DM that shall hold him a bit further back. The gaffer feeds them too much pizza. It's Pizza Friday. I had pizza for my tea. Let's not be dissing pizza. Wouldn't press a full stop. Resting does not sustain fitness. Like do training, lower the intensity. It's gate and press anyway. So we'll. Yeah, I mean, but once again, Stephen, I will reiterate, on Monday night's live stream, I did exactly what I'm doing here, not changed anything. I won 9 games out of 10. And tonight, there's a switch been flipped. And tonight, things are going pear-shaped. I can't win a game now, doing things exactly the same. So, if things are going wrong, I'm willing to listen to advice. But I don't understand why now things are not going right. I don't really get it. Don't understand it. Don't forget to change the out of possession tactic. You're absolutely right, of course. Yeah, we need to drop gas back there now, don't we, really? Gomez. Right, I think that'll do. Right, let's give that a save. Let's see if we can get a win. JX. Are my eyes deceiving me? I know, JX. I know. I was very adamant that I wouldn't, but it is a game changer using a mouse and keyboard. If I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up. I definitely hold my hands up on this. It's you shouldn't have to do it. The controllers should work, but we've had that discussion tonight already. So yeah, I'm using a keyboard and mouse, and it's so much better. So much better. Right, can we get a win? Can we get a win? Back to the pink in this game. Back to the pink. Right, come on, we're going attacking as well. Let's go attacking. Come on, Palermo. 6 minutes on the clock. We've not had one shot yet. 7 minutes. We've had one shot. 10 minutes. Just the one shot. Nothing on target. 12 minutes. Nope. Still not working. Still not working. Nearly half an hour on the clock now and we've had one shot. JX hasn't been playing since day one. The latest update to JX has definitely fixed the match engine. There's no doubt about it. But there are still quite a lot of bugs in it. And the biggest one being... See, I forget now, because I'm playing with a keyboard and mouse, I forget the game's meant to be played with a controller. So obviously that is a very, very big bug for console players. I would say if you haven't got a keyboard and mouse or you don't want to buy one, don't buy the game yet because it's working just a little too easy. Not for me, it's not, Phil. Who's been the best favourite player in the save so far? In this Palermo one, I don't really know. It's my first season with them, so I wouldn't say that I have got a favourite. Dress the team, disappointed once again. Of course, the game knows what it's done and it knows that it's disappointed. And we're not even getting any highlights, are we? Right, we're getting a corner. Getting a corner. Here we go. No, we're getting a... Oh my God. Okay, Football Manager. Okay. How Segre missed that. I could have scored that and I'm knackered. How did Segre miss that shot? Hey, and not offside. Segre, he's made up for his miss there. 1-0. In my opinion, the biggest bug is Miles. Never go back to control it ever again. Full game on the PC. You should have said you were angry. Throw the water bottle. FM God's not wanting to be promoted, missing that. I know, Jamie, it's sad, isn't it, really? It's really, really sad. But I think what it is, I think it was the same in FM24. It's the match engine's way of depicting what the game has decided your team's going to do, whether that be not playing well, giving the ball away, whatever. It's just a cack-handed way of depicting what the game has decided your team is going to do. Their goalkeeper's injured. Right, I think it's time to make some changes because we will be shattered, won't we? Yep, we're shattered again. Aguero is shattered. Imperiale. Is Giassi tired as well? No, he's not too bad. Gomez. Segre. Gomez is tired. And Segre.
Basic on for Segre. Not looking too bad. I want to get this striker in as well. I want to get his fitness up. Still only 1-0. Trev. Curveballs and levels of difficulty. Curveballs and levels of difficulty. Oh, now then, that switch, I feel like it was switched back the other way then. Let's watch that again. That was a thing of beauty. That is something we've not been doing. Touches it back. Oh, and their keeper is getting more and more injured the longer the game plays. I'm surprised he stretched for that one. Right, okay. So I've switched things a little bit. We're dribbling more. I've dropped the defensive line. And we've done away with this fancy stuff in midfield. Oh, we're starting to knock the ball about a bit here. What's going on? Oh, lovely run. Right, okay. Okay. All of a sudden. Yeah, that's a good point, that, Trev. JX, if you're a winger and Gobby's a manager, you might as well pack your bags. Oh, my God. Yeah. What it is, JX, is I like to have a bit of fun. It probably doesn't seem like that when I'm throwing my toys out of the pram, but I like to try and do something a bit different. You know, everybody's using a 4-2-3-1. I want to do something a little bit different. You know, if you want to watch a 4-2-3-1, go and watch Leluzio. I want to do something a bit different. Unfortunately, it doesn't often work out, does it? Well, but it was Monday. I was playing that weird thing with a wide midfielder and an attacking wing back. It worked a treat. Did we score that? I tell you what. I've never... Oh, right, okay. I've never seen that angle before. That is a lovely angle. That is beautiful. I love it. Right, let's make some more. Have I got 2 changes left? Well, let's bring Perosi in again. Oh, that's 5 changes in it? Right, I can't do any more than that. Okay. Oh man, Phil, I'm doing one with a 4-2-3-1. Oh God. I know, but it's like everybody has their own way of playing the game, and I just like to try something a little bit different. I'm not very keen on wingers, so man, I won't be buying wingers for this Palermo save. I just won't be buying them. We're going to play my way, and if it doesn't work, I'll get sacked. Although the Southport save, I'm playing with wingers in the Southport save, so it's not that I won't play with them. But then that's more of a... I tried being a bit fancy with the Southport save, but you can't be fancy down the bottom there. You've just got to chuck the ball at the big man up front and hope for the best. So clearly we were saving all our goals up for this game then, were we?
Oh, what a save from Bardi. Another one. 2 saves on the trot. 3 nonsense centre backs and 2 full backs that stay back. 4 pressing central and 1 striker up. Waiting for a miracle. Best system ever. Oh, 3 no nonsense centre backs. Well, I was playing 5 across the back with this. Because when I started the save, I thought it's Italy. Let's put 3 centre backs. It just didn't work. It was really negative. I tell you what, Bardi's in for some kind of bonus today, is he? He's chucking himself all over the place. Right, okay. Okay, for the first time tonight, we're delighted. Come on. Does that put us back on top of the league? It does. Right. When's the next game? 21st. What's that? Is that 4? That's 4 days away, isn't it? Right. What am I going in there for? I want to go in there. Right, I'm still doing the rest days. I'm sorry, but it's something that I'm doing all the time. Although, I suppose, let's rest the... Go on, I'll meet you halfway then. I'll just do the ones who've played that game more or less right the way through. Rest players, couple of days. There you go, you see. See, I'm meeting you halfway there, so I'm not resting all of them. Who we're playing next? Don't suppose I've got anybody back yet off injury. No, he's no. Right, okay. It really bothers me looking at a half star there playing at wing back with Giassi. He's a great player, but he needs to play a bit further forward. I mean, dare we do that so he gets his stars? We'll leave it. I think we'll leave it on that. Trev, I'm using a 4-2-3-1. Oh God. There's 3 no-nonsense centre-backs and 2 full-backs that stay back. 4 pressing central midfielders, 1 striker up top, wait for a miracle. Best system ever. Your lad's more holidays than Judith Chalmers. Oh, brilliant. Just play him there, he will become a full-back in time. He's good enough. Do you think? He's only on loan though. We've only got him for rest at season. That's the point actually. So who is anybody leaving at the end of the season? We need to start looking at this, don't we really?
What are we? 26. No. So nobody is leaving. Nobody's contract is up. So I'm going to have to try and sell some players to bring players in. But I suppose it depends how much money they give me. Recruitment. So I'm 5k a week under the wage budget. What is the finances like? See, I've only got $500,000 in the bank. Oh well, it was always going to be a difficult save, wasn't it? It was never going to be easy. I mean, we're doing it for a reason, aren't we? The last time Palermo had a good season, I think, was 2002, 2003, and they finished 5th in Serie A. That's the last time they had a decent season. Over 20 years. If I get them promoted, it'll be a minor miracle. Right, let's give it a save. Let's go into this game. That is so stupid, he can't take one step back. Oh, don't get me started, Trev. Do not get me started. I did a short about that and it got thousands of views. I mean, it's just bonkers, isn't it? That kind of thing. And that's one thing that's not changed in Football Manager. So, I mean, Giassi, for me, is one of the probably the best players in the team, or he was. I think he's dropped a bit now. I think his ability... Oh, he's 32. Oh, I thought he was younger than that. So I think his potential ability was like 4.5 star. He has dropped as the season's gone on. But I don't understand this at all. I don't understand the whole... Anyway, let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. Right, let's see if we can get another win now. Another 5 goals, lads, will be absolutely brilliant. I've got 160 views on my my little counter here. I don't know why it does that. So like if I finish the night on, let's say, 200 views, when I actually look at the video on the live, it'll say like 60 or something like that. Whether my counter counts anybody who's just popped their head round the door and thought, nah, not for me. On that subject, if you have popped your head round the corner, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and we are currently, I think we are still top of the league, Palermo FC over in the 2nd division in Italy. Right, come on now. Get in the box. Fall over. He's fell over, referee. He's fell over. You're not giving us anything for that. Oh, it's in the back of the net. Oh, that's us. Is that us? No, it's us. Oh, he's giving an own goal. I'm a little bit confused here. I prefer the away strip to the home strip. Yeah, it's got a nick, hasn't it, that one? Right, okay. I very nearly then looked like I didn't know what I was doing, but I do know what I'm doing, honest. Come on, keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up. 2 shots, 1 on target. We're getting used to our new system now. I hope. Yeah, I watched one of Phil's videos and he was saying that 2D thing is neither use nor bloody ornament, and he's right, really. It needs some stats in there, doesn't it, really, to give you a bit more information. Apparently pink makes the boys wink. I wouldn't know, Andrew. I wouldn't know. It counts everyone who clicks on the thumb. The number will... 12 hours in. After about 12 hours, it adds together live views and views after the stream. Right, okay. Mike, Palermo's motto, real men wear pink. Oh, God. I do quite like this away kit, though. In fact, I'd buy that shirt. Quite like it. It's a nice shirt, that. Get your head on it. Oh, come on. Now what? What was that? At least get it on target. I'm a bit annoyed, actually. I've had to abandon that wide midfielder with a advanced wing back. I really like that. I think it was a nice, fancy idea. I'm a bit annoyed that the game's forced me to abandon that. Go on, Aguero. After all that, he chips it into the keeper's arms. Brilliant. Still only one goal in it. That's got to be half time, surely. That's a nice ball. Just bury that one. That's two absolute sitters that Podge has missed. I think I am just going to go encourage. Not make any changes, but I'm not very happy with Podge and Polo. He's, I mean, I think what's it might come on. Is it Iran or whatever he's called? That's getting a bit boring. I'm getting a bit bored with that kick-off, 4 passes, and then we just go into the 2D. I'm getting a bit bored with that. I don't mind it, but there should be more. It's very rare that it's very rare that progresses into an attacking move. Straight into his loving arms. This is a football manager, as much changing gameplay. In a nutshell, $1 million move and 10-cent finish. Yeah, I mean, obviously the match engine is running smooth now compared to what it was. I mean, it was a real mess, wasn't it, when it came out? But it's still got its drawbacks. I just think it's, you know, it has a very cack-handed way of displaying how your team is playing. Poor. Still only 1 goal in it. It's not a bad kick, is it? Win that ball. Oh, did Bardi get a touch on that? He did. Over the top. Can we get a second here? Or not? Lovely ball over the top. And he's missed it again.
Keeper. Easy. Nicely taken by Giassi. Not quite sure why he's in the middle there. Oh, 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 oh dear me. Come on, sort yourselves out. Pep Guardiola would have a heart attack. You're right there. Yeah, you are right. We won it. Go on now. Stick it in the back of the net. Ah, rot. Right, I've seen enough. Let's bring what's his face on. Arana can go on up top, I think. I'm going to bring Imperiale on. And Verre can come on there. Come on, lads, wake up. Another save from Bardi. Go inside with it. Oh, he's gone long. What a ball for... Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Arana. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Oh, my God. He deserves a start next game. Was that a first time as well? What a finish from Arana. He even managed to just plant it on the inside of the post as well. What a finish that was. Absolutely amazing. Right, let's go cautious. Right, their left fullback's injured. Ooh, they've hit the post. Oh, Rana, you've just scored a beautiful goal and then can't even control it. It looks in the sunshine. This match engine looks really nice. Get on the ground. Right, last two subs coming up. Right, who are we going to change? Let's bring a centre back in. I think Moskovic can come in, and we'll bring in Perozzi can come in there. Third. Ooh, very near. Very near. Ten minutes left. You know, since Arana scored that goal, he can't control the ball at all. That's the third, Segre. So he's scored, what's that, 8 goals in 2 games now after not being able to win a game. I have no idea at all. No answer for it whatsoever. Right, come on, referee, blow your final whistle now. Right, okay, another good win. Why could we not do this when we kicked off tonight? Why could we not do that? Bit of a glitch there. I don't know what that's doing. Right, let's have a look. When's the next game? Play on the 6th of the 4th? There must be an international break then. Right, going to chuck a friendly in. Right, we'll do it for the 29th. And I've not had a look while we are in the league. Need to have a look where we are in the league. Right, so we're still top. How our Mons are doing. I'll have to close and restart the game because the messages stop appearing when you press next message. No, I've not had that one, Notorious. No, I've not had that one. The one thing that is affecting my game, the way I play, is the fixture list. It's not always there, but sometimes you do get the glitch where fixtures just disappear. What am I doing here now? What am I looking for? How they were playing. Fixture schedule. Right, so they've had a bit of an iffy run as well. They drew against us and then they lost against Reggiana. Okay. There can't be too many games left now, can there? Played 32. It's only 6 games left of the season. So who do we actually play then? Just been in here, should have looked, shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 7 games left. Trapani, US Avellino. Oh no, that's right, it's a friendly, isn't it? US Avellino, Frosinone, Cesena. They're third, aren't they? Are Cesena not third? Yeah, they're third. That'll be a tough game.
Like just scrape into Serie A, and then I can have a transfer window that I can try and do something with. I sometimes lose a match and have to change the highlight level to get it back. When did I book this? What's it for? I could do with bringing one or two of the... Let's bring Imperiale in. Let's give these a run out. Arana can come in for him. Basic in midfield. And let's get Mosovic in. I've just noticed there Podjampol is away on some kind of international duty, I think. Or Barney's back. Right, okay. Roops. Always catches me out, that one. Right, let's bring Barney in for Veroli. And what's he? Is he on... Alright, so it is an international break then. He's away on international break. That's quite annoying. In my Southport save, one of my DMs is away on internationals, and it's always in league time for us. It's ridiculous. Andrew at the moment sticking with FM24. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I think that the fixes that they've done up to now have, for the way I play the game, have made the game much more fun, and using a keyboard and mouse has transformed the game. But they do need to get that sorted out, because if they're aiming the game at 12-year-olds, they need to sort the controller out, because I don't think 12-year-olds will want to play with a keyboard and mouse. They'll want to play with the controller that came with the PlayStation or the Xbox. Right, can we win a third game on the trot here, or not? Palumbo's injured. What's this? So we've lost Palumbo now. That was a bit tighter than it could have been. 2-1. Right, so we're going to have to play somebody in Palumbo's position now. I've not saved it for a bit, have I? Let's give it a save. Does anybody know how to work this? Because I've had this before. Youth players, but there's no list there. I don't know how to do that. How do you... Because in FM24 it used to give you a physical list of players. But I've had this before and I can't... I mean, player report, there's one there that's a goalkeeper. I can't see where... And that's a bit of a useless bit of information, that, isn't it? Overall balance, 64,000. Did I not have 500,000? I thought I had 500,000. Click on the names at the bottom of the email. Well, I've clicked on the email, but there are no names there. Countries, regions... All news, teams. I don't think that's it. That's just saying about Italy, isn't it? And then player report. I can't find the full list either. Best thing to do is set up a new recruitment focus on players with expired contracts. You'll get most of them on the results. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems as though this might be broken, this. I don't know. I mean, that's just giving me that 19-year-old goalkeeper, but... I mean, it still leaves a lot to be desired in a lot of areas, doesn't it? Because I used to like that list in FM24. Open the email. Right, okay. Right, I don't know whether am I missing something here? Phil, you're saying open the email. Is the match engine less laggy? Yes, it is, Jake. Much, much less laggy. Double click the title. No. No, I've double clicked it. That's not working. I don't know. Another bit of the thing that doesn't seem to work very well. You can click the title, but it doesn't display any more information. Yeah. Varola, he's my centre-back, isn't he? 10 days to 2 weeks. Okay, so we're getting to an important part of the season now, and we know we are starting to get a few injuries.
Names at the bottom. Where are we now? Review players. I don't know where you are, where you only the top 5 names on the players. Names at the bottom. Names at the bottom. Is it in player report? Names at the bottom. Fitness, happiness, form, discipline, season stats, career stats. That's just that player, isn't it? When you double click that title again, show some names, only like 5. Rated use transfer status. I don't, unless I'm being particularly stupid here. I don't know what you mean at all. Oh, names here, right? Okay, right. I'm with it. I mean, that is very, very, very difficult to find that. Yeah, that is very, very difficult to find. Right, okay. Right, okay. It's a learning curve. I've learnt something there. Okay. Right, okay. Yeah, thanks for your help with that. That's something I've been really struggling with. So there's 5 names on there. I get you've got to let me just do that again. So you have to do that and then double click on that, and then it tells you, right, okay, that's going to help me in my Southport save. Not so much for this one, but definitely in my Southport save, that will help me. This is something I don't like as well. This is part of the new update. I don't like the way it always lands on this news site. I want it to land there. So that's something that's pretty new. What, 2.5 hours? It's got to be nearly 10 o'clock now, hasn't it? Yeah, 10:05. Right, I think we might play one more game and then might call it a night, I think. But of course the rules, Football Manager does seem quite good as well at recognising the rules of my live stream. And the rules are the last game of the night, I have to win it. So, Football Manager, sort yourself out. Right, so Verola is injured. Right, we did make some changes, didn't we? So Palumbo is injured, so he can't play. So can Vasic? Which is the area I'm looking for. Two. Let's bring Very on for the... Right. Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said at the beginning of the live stream, you know, I'm here to learn. I'll hold my hands up. I'm not the greatest football manager player, but doing the live streams, I do learn an awful lot. So, any help that is available, then I'm all ears. Right, who was playing in the middle? Was it? It was. Oh no, it was Segre, wasn't it? Segre was in the middle. Gomez. Let's bring Giassi back in. What's Imperiale like as on? Yeah, his fitness is not great, is it really? Let's bring Aguero in. Right, so have we got Pedder and Banny? That'll do. Right, okay. Right, so he's going to have to go, isn't he? Palumbo, he's going to go off. Right, so Giassi, Pedder, Barney, Aguero, Aderoso, Gomez, Segre, Vere, Brenori, and Podgen Paul. Right, okay. Let's go into this game. So I've got 200 views on my screen now. If anybody has popped their head in, we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026. I am using a keyboard and mouse because it's much, much easier than using the controller. I'm managing a Palermo in the second division in Italy. And at the moment, I think we are top of the league. Last game of the night, this one. So anybody who is popped in, if you'd like to give me a like, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. I do have my main save goes up Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's managing Southport in the Enterprise National League North. So you will get notified when those go up as well. Live streams Monday, Friday, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Southport save. Right, come on, lads. A win here, and then all is forgiven. Well, it's not really, but because I still don't understand why we had that absolutely dreadful start to the night. Makes no sense at all. Right, come on, Aguero. Right, Vere, you're going to have to do a bit of a job for us because I think Palumbo is out for a few months, isn't he? Nice ball out there. That's nice. Ooh, just over the top. Nice football, though. That was nice football. And it's raining and the match engine's running nice and smooth, so that's good. Lovely ball. Segre. Come on, somebody spin and make a run. Let's see. That's it. That's the one. Get to the byline, slide it across. It's a tap in. We weren't getting that. Those 3 or 4 games where we had that bad run, we weren't getting that. Those are always a goal. Get to the byline, slide it across, tap in. There we go. 2 of them there as well. So why weren't those going in those first 3 or 4 games? Because we had a few of them. We all seem to be playing quite well at the moment, which is good. I mean, is the match engine, is the game itself then clever enough so that you're playing a tactic and it gets so used to it that it's not effective anymore and you have to change it? Is the game that clever? Because since I changed everything, I've dropped the line a little bit, the back line. I've gone more dribbling, and I've moved Segre in the middle and pushed Giassi back. Since then, we've not lost a game. Oh, that's poor. He's good. Don't let him cross it. Don't let them cross it. You can't let them cross the ball. It's always a goal, that. You cannot let them cross it. I mean, who are this bunch? Got the nerve to come to our place and score that kind of goal? No, I'm going to go attacking. I find it really weird that this stadium has got green seats. I think I've said that before. I don't know whether I ever got an answer to it, but good save, Bardi. Surely it should have like pink or purple seats or something. Here we go again. Disappointed. Arthur, is it a complete game now, better than FM24 now, or still a no? It depends, Arthur. I'm playing the console version. You have to play it with a keyboard and mouse. It's very, very difficult to play it with a controller. There's no scrolling available yet. They seem to have fixed the match engine. At the moment, if you're going to play on a console with a controller, I would say hold off. Not from game to game, teams will really have a tactic approach towards you around the midpoint of the season, depending on how you are doing. Right, okay. Okay. Come on, lads, it's been all us. Why are we 1-1 here? What's going on? Yeah, Arthur, if you're playing console, keep your money in your pocket for now. I think the general consensus opinion is we're all playing the FM27 beta at the moment, ironing out all of the bugs, ready for FM27 coming out. Not ideal, but the match engine now, though, is very, very smooth. That's a nice ball. Are we at half time yet? I can't remember if we were at half time or not. Lovely ball forward, that. Slide it in the back of the net. Come on, Football Manager, you're going to make me very, very angry in a minute. Yeah, we're obviously into the second half, aren't we? You're going to make me very, very angry in a minute if you keep doing that. Right, let's bring Arana on. Let's do a little bit of a switch in the middle of the park here. okay, he's a playmaker. What does he like to play? Right, okay, let's give him an instruction. Right, let's get him to make more runs forward. And dribble more. Pre-game odds decide whether the opponent will play cautiously or not against you. If you're exceeding expectations, they become more cautious. Your passing into space might not work, for example. That's only one change, isn't it, that? Right, who's looking tired? Anyone looking tired? Segre Gomez. Right, we're only on 53 minutes, aren't we? Let's just see if that little change there will... let's push him up to centre forward. What does he like to play? What footed is he? Arana is left or right footed. Well, let's switch them over. Forward, right, let's give that a go. Right, let's come on, Football Manager. The rules. The rules. No, we've had 15 shots, 5 on target. What? They've had 3 shots, 1 on target, and it's 1-1. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? You're having a laugh. What? Just hold on a minute. Hold on. 16 shots, 5 on target, an XG 1.97. And we're losing 2-1 to a team who've only had 5 shots. Both the, well, two shots on target and both have gone in. You're having a laugh. I'll never understand this game. I just won't. Ugh. This is where you need touchline shouts, isn't it? Okay. 25 minutes left. We ain't winning this game then, are we? That random number generator. We ain't winning this game. With 2 misses like that. I'm going to beat Arsenal the way I'm beating you. Well, I thought we got it back on track, but obviously not. Who are these? Who is it that we're playing? Where are they in the league? Let's try going for it then. Wing backs high. Oh, he's very tired. Let's bring him on up front. And he can come on in midfield. Can we have a highlight just to see them wing backs bombing up the wing now? Need to get the ball in the box, lads. No, that's one of them. I'm going very attacking for the last 5 minutes. Two. Really? Who are they, these? Avellino 1912. They're 19th in the league. Really? They're 19th in the league. Okay. They're next to bottom. Next to bottom. Unrealistic, that. Unrealistic. I think every time I've come to that tonight, the game has prompted me to say disappointed or angry. Bugs me, that. Daryl, just finished my first season playing as Fleetwood. I'm enjoying it, but I've seen some worrying trends. Not one free kick scored or a sending off in a full season. Right. I mean, FM24 wasn't great for free kicks, was it? I mean, it's an interesting observation, Daryl. Interesting observation. Right, okay, let's have a look. Do I need to rest my players? 6 till 12. No, I don't. And the league is looking like, so they're pretty determined, aren't they, to keep somebody very, very level. In fact, there's 2 teams there very level with us. Monza 1 point behind. Cessna absolutely level. The only good thing for us is our goal difference at 43. But look at the form again. What is happening with form in this game? Southport saves exactly the same. The top 5 or 6, nobody's getting any consistency. We've had 2 wins out of 5 there. Cessna 3 wins out of 5. Monza 2 wins out of 5. Very strange. Right, okay. stupid angles. It's funny though. And again, with 20 for free kicks and 19 for long shots, you scored about 3 free kicks in a whole season. Yeah, it's not good, that, is it, really? It is not good at all, that. You cheeky buggers. You cheeky buggers. Palermo missed a chance to win. Yeah, who did that? I didn't do that. I just clicked the button. Cheeky buggers. And now we've had that message as well. 5 unbeaten for Palermo, so we're obviously going to lose a game pretty soon. Right, okay. Well, that I've not been happy tonight there. Really not been happy. Results absolutely shocking tonight. Shocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Played 6 games tonight and won 3. Oh no, one of them was a friendly, sorry. Played 6 games and only won 2 of them. It's weird, isn't it? A 5-0 win and a 3-0 win. Clean sheets in both of those games. And yet in these other games, we're conceding goals like Billy-O and just not getting the points. Right, okay, well, we've got 5 games to play. So that's going to be a bit awkward for Monday night. Because that may well mean I'm going to have to start doing some transfer business online, on the camera. I don't really like doing that, if I'm honest. Okay, well. Right, let's make sure we give that a save. Okay, I think I'm going to call it there. Not been the greatest night results-wise, and I literally have no idea why. But one of them. Omanfell haven't lost, though. Yeah, I know. It's... yeah, it's... But as football fans, we know that statement doesn't ring true, does it? Because if you had 6 games at the end of a season where you needed to win them to get promoted and you drew every one, and well, we haven't lost. No, you've not lost, but you've actually not got promoted either, or you've got relegated. No, I don't. I must admit, I'm not a great lover of that term. You've not lost, though. That's been pretty terrible tonight. Pretty terrible. And I am not happy with that. Not happy at all. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it. And thanks for everybody coming in. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for the help tonight. And thanks for all of your contributions. And we'll see you again on... Monday evening about 7:30 again. Just those 5 games to play. So, although to be fair, we've only played 6 tonight. So, chuck a bit of chat in there. Which we always get because I am quite gobby if you've not noticed. And we might be kind of near to finishing the season. And then me being able to go away and do a transfer window. Yeah, okay, thanks, Mike. Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks, Andrew. Yep, thanks, Phil. Thanks, mate. Yep, going to call it there. And once again, thanks for everybody who came in. And I shall see you on Monday night.